Thank you. Would you?
Oh, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you to the YMCA for molding and saving our children. Without you, they would have no shoulders to stand on, our poorest kids. You do an enormous service. We are deeply, deeply honored for this award, but we really, almost everybody in this room has been our partner. And Molly and I would have been absolutely nowhere without the third part of our troika, Steve English. You have to admit, a man who can deal with women, two women like us every day and actually like it. You have got to create a special award for that gentleman, let me tell you. 20 years ago, Molly met me downstairs in this hotel, and she said, Connie, I want to come work for the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. And I said, you cannot leave Freed Frank. You will lose all of your money, no one will come to your New Year's party, and your dad will never speak to you again. Well, everybody still comes to Molly's New Year's party, and her father, Charlie Munger, one of the great civic leaders of this state and country, is here today. She and Steve both, however, lost all of their money, so. But anyway, it has been such an honor to be on this journey with Molly. Many of the leaders in this room, including Father Greg Boyle and Antonio Hernandez, with whom we did so much of our litigation and who has been responsible for so much of the vision that has shaped the future of this city. It is such an honor to be here with all of you today. I would say just one last word about Martin Luther King Jr., who's always been my guide. I think the great leader would have told us to wake up and smell the coffee, stop dreaming. We have done an enormous, enormous amount. Things I've seen with LAPD, I can't believe they actually give me parking now, and I used to sue them every day, but things are changing, they really are. And because of the work of many of the people in this room, they will continue to change, but we have a very, very long way to go. And I just want to leave you with my favorite quote from Martin Luther King. Molly and I and Steve are about systems and structural change. It's very, very important to do the one-on-one work. You can't reclaim. You have to do the work of Father Greg, one kid at a time. It is absolutely essential. But we have to support saving one kid at a time with the structural and systems change. Policy matters as well. And I think that my favorite quote is that justice will not flow into society merely from court decisions nor from fountains of political oratory, nor will a few token changes quell all the tempestuous yearnings of millions of disadvantaged people. America must recognize that justice cannot be achieved without radical changes in the structure of our society. The comfortable, the entrenched, the privileged cannot continue to tremble at the prospect of change in the status quo. We have structural work to do, ladies and gentlemen. When you have 50 years of 35% unemployment in the urban core, that's structural. When you have 20 years of a 3% proficiency in mathematics at Manual Arts High, that's structural. We have a lot of change to do. With you saving one kid at a time, with Molly, Steve, and myself at the Advancement Project doing the systems change, along with many, many people of the California Community Foundation and many of the other foundations, Weingart, we will make LA the place it's supposed to be. Thank you. God bless you. Good night.